All right, people, welcome back. I guess the audio is probably like this and this. Today we are doing a 0 RB best ball strategy. This is one of the ones I've been liking to rip a lot of. I'm not doing that $500 one. You're out of your mind. Where are you? There we go. 20 seconds per pick. Let's get in there. Hopefully there's a lot of people going already. Some things to note throughout this draft. So since we are trying to do the 0 RB strategy, we're not going to be taking a running back until round 6. I'm also wearing my Always Sunny Philadelphia t-shirt. I got my Philadelphia Eagles shirt on. So we're just we're just feeling crispy today. Some news around the NFL is that we are just waiting for the season to start. I think the best ball talk is really starting to heat up a bunch. Outside of that, what we're really looking for is some other positions to start to get a little bit more solidified. Tush push, not banned, thank God. I think even worse, what could have happened is that the divisions are still here. Like, if the divisions went away, that would have been just terrible. Not they would have went away, but it's just a playoff division. It's just like, what were they doing? What were they thinking with that one? But that's fine. That's no problem. That ain't no problem for me. What the biggest thing is right now that I am trying to deal with is figuring out these other types of best ball strategies. So I've been ripping a lot of hero RB, but then in this video, we're going to be doing 0 RB. I was reading a lot about it, and when you're looking at the advance rates, it's pretty interesting. So in 2021, 2023, there was a 21% advance rate, and you're 50% more likely to make the finals. To kind of go ahead and combat that, 17% advance rate is typically what you would see, which is like a normal best ball. So that's definitely a huge bump. However, 2024 took a major downturn. So shout out to that podcast for sharing that. The downturn is that you move from 8.4% chance to move, and you're 50% more less likely. But honestly, I think that was a big fluke. So what does this mean for us? So we're about to get our draft position. Let's start sharing the screen. Bang. Okay, perfect, people. We are in. We're at pick 9. Look, we'll get with Malik Neighbors, Amon Rob. We're feeling toasty. We're feeling billion point rounds. So let's see, honestly. All right, let's go. Ayuk's gone. All right, making our life a little bit easier. Patrick Mahomes is gone. Now it's between Aaron Jones and Pacheco. I think Pacheco is ready to go back to the season and claim it. I'm loving this team. And it's crazy when you go back and actually focus on a fantasy draft how much more you like your team. So we're going to have to do 3 quarterbacks as well. I think it's time to really hit that wide receiver, and the quarterbacks is what's going to be our main focus. Some notable players that are going, George Pickens, you can see him, he's 4'8". His ADP decreased significantly when he became one of the Cowboys, so I think he's definitely hopping into a way better situation with Dak versus whoever it was going to be. All the focus is going to be on CeeDee Lamb. You just better hope that you can throw the long ball. And Dak Prescott, to me, is not the person who's going to throw the long ball. I think the long ball throw, if we're just being crystal, is going to be Joe Milton. Now, he can't complete a short pass for the life of him, but that's fine. It only matters about what's going to be on the board for the longer term. Yeah, people, I don't think we did RB strategy right, but it is what it is. Buka, Jonnu Smith, both great options. Pittman, Trey Harris. This one's by far my best team. I think it's going to be that Carolina-Seattle game. If there's a high total there, we're going to be pretty happy. I mean, Nico Collins, AJ Brown, JSN, if they all stay healthy, it's going to be a very good squad. Right now, Kenneth Walker and Pacheco, Pacheco's going to emerge to be a top 12 running back in all fantasy. So that's where I'm putting my focus on. That's where I'm really putting my focus on. Yeah, I mean, look, people, I always prefer drafting later. I had the 9th pick. I think it's pretty safe if you go in the ZRB strategy. Go with someone you know is going to be solidified. Nico Collins, AJ Brown. Brian Thomas is going to be an issue. The factor is how much of an issue Travis Hunter is going to be, and honestly, I don't know. Caleb, Dak, these are starting to kind of be some people who are getting off the board. Let's see, though. Is it time to pick CJ Stroud at pick 133? Let's see. I think I can get him at pick 129, so I'm going to hold out. Pittman Jr., Trey Harris is going to be a problem on the Chargers. I did spend a lot of draft capital on a tight end. However, we're going to go ahead. Ooh, not good enough, Bo Nix. No. Trey Harris, where are you at? Draft. Bang. All right, so we got Trey Harris. Now we're 6 picks away. We had to build up this receiving core, and oh my God, we are looking fantastic. I wish I had anyone to stack Bo Nix with because I would definitely draft him. Could get a handcuff. I mean, I'd rather have Jordan Mason than Charbonnet. There's a lot of those little handcuffs. Kyle Williams. Jadon Blue. Oh, I'm loving this squad. The ZRB strategy is what I'm going to be doing that for now on. I mean, you can really put together a good team because if you think about it, if you draft 6 of these mid-round running backs, one of them is going to hit, and they're going to hit hard for you. So that's why I honestly believe that this is going to be one of the best drafts. I think with the running backs, we saw a lot more committees last year, a lot more emphasis on having those top dogs. But if you're not getting a top 3 they picked Mason. Tyron Tracy's kind of losing it. Tutton Loveland. I think we should pick Charbonnet for the – I know I'm not saying his name right. I don't care. I could have also made it with Kirk in the Houston backfield. Not backfield, LOL. For Houston as well. Look, people, we're kind of like done drafting backs. We've drafted more than enough. So in my head, probably going to have to do some double quarterbacks. We're going to have some quarterback love now. This is what it is, and just pray no one takes CJ Stroud. That's honestly what I'm hoping for. I'm trying to think of some other ADP winners or losers by Daniel Jones midseason. So honestly, doesn't even matter that much. Came out that he is way more healthy than anyone, and he's going to be more of a force in this Dallas backfield. Dallas, honestly, they're getting a little bit scary. They might be able to that 7.5 against the Eagles in the home opener, as much as I hate to admit it. I don't think they're going to win outright, but I think that they'll be able to cover the 7.5. Again, I'm a gambling guy first and foremost before I get crazy with best ball. But best ball's fun. It's like entering a lottery. But that 7.5 is definitely going to be interesting. I think the defense of the Eagles is still enough to shut down Dallas. They'll probably end up getting I think this division is probably the most equal it's been besides the Giants. Giants are going to be better than what a lot of people think. I think the Eagles are going to 2-0 the Giants. Giants are then going to 1-1 against the Commanders. Giants are then going to go 1-1 against Dallas. And then I think Eagles are probably going to go 1-1 against Dallas and 1-1 against Commanders, giving the edge to the home field. The Commanders games are weird because it's week 16 and 18. So they might not even be playing for anything. That's kind of what we're focusing on. And this draft better go quick because I got a movie to catch, people. If you guys are just joining, we're doing a 0 RB strategy. Midway through the draft, we have all the running backs that we're probably going to take until we get to the later rounds. Right now, we really have to just hope that CJ Stroud holds on. This guy already has Bo Nix. This guy's Jalen Hurts. There's no reason they should be getting CJ Stroud. I'll be honest, I love this guy's team. HN, Kamara, Jones, Amon-Ra, Terry, Devontae Smith, Matthew Golden, Pittman, Marvin Mims Jr. I like that one a lot. A lot of people. Drake May just got drafted, so that's good. Again, CJ Stroud, are we reaching for him? Yeah, his ADP is under 4, but it doesn't matter because we need him for the stack. That's huge. All right, so we have CJ Stroud, stack him up with Nico Collins. Who is their Week 17 matchup again? Houston is playing the Chargers. And we have Trey Harris. I mean, we could. If we go with Justin Herbert, then that means we're probably not going to go with Sam Darnold. We'll do best available. If Justin Herbert's there, we'll think about it. I love Trevor Lawrence. Is he BTJ? There's a lot of good stacks going on in this league. Will be definitely an interesting one. I mean, is Herbert really like a fantasy player though? That's the whole thing. 2021 is, but they're going to pound the ball. Tucker Kraft. I mean, let's see. Kyle Williams, the ADP is so low. I mean, why not? I think his ADP has decreased a ton. Wait, we're looking at Williams. His ADP has moved from 153 down to 123. And let's just be honest, we all saw Stephon Diggs partying it up with Cardi B on a yacht, flirting with someone else. So if Twitter doesn't show you an insight on the players, then I don't know what does. But look, Justin Herbert's going to be gone by the time we get around. So we're going to have to try to focus on potentially getting Bryce Young, Sam Darnold. A lot of our picks are grouped together so we can see really who's ahead of us and if there's a specific need. JJ McCarthy, Tajay Spears is going to be an absolute problem. Within Tennessee, Tony Pollard, watch out. I can see him emerging as a late round back. Here's some Jadon Blue. I think he has a really good chance to shake things up. Although Javonte Williams did come out, hey, he is good to go. He's the best we've ever seen in, the best version of himself that we've seen in forever. There goes Justin Herbert. Best version of himself that we've seen forever. But I don't care. I think Jadon Blue has the talent. Javonte Williams, he's a bowling ball, but he's getting old. He's just getting old. Looking back at this draft, I would have probably went Mims instead of Zach here. Mims is a legit deep threat, and he has those games where he can go ahead and give you 3+ touchdowns. So if I was able to redo this draft, I'd probably pick Mims. CJ Stroud, love the pick there. I reached on Sam Laporta. Looking back, like I probably could have got like a Shakir, Olave. Again, though, we really had that focus on that RB0 strategy, which is what led us to choose this. So let's see who's on the draft board coming up. We are in a couple of picks. Would this guy have any need for Pat Mahomes? Yeah, okay. He's not focusing on getting anyone here. Let's see. Then this guy's two quarterbacks. And this is Joshua. Yeah, so he's not focusing on that. Oh, God, let's get back to the draft. He's not focusing on that at all. So what this allows us to do is, Tucker Kraft got picked. Great. We do need to step up our tight end a lot. We did use a lot of draft capital, but let's see. Joshua Palmer, that's going to be a good pick. McMillan, Isaiah Likely. I don't mind Lestrange as well. So it's Likely or Strange. I think Mark Andrews is going to come back with a vengeance, but can't go wrong with getting Isaiah Likely. He was able to prove it last year where they might run a couple different sets. Coming up, let's hope that Bryce Young lasts. Again, we want the Bryce Young and the Carolina because Carolina's playing the Seahawks. That'll give us a lot of draft capital to go ahead and really get after that. So that'd be week 17 game stack as we're putting our faith in Seattle and Carolina. Is Bryce Young going to be able to do anything against Seattle's defense? Probably. I don't know. Who knows? But Seattle might be able to just be so late in the season that they kind of go and hang up a couple of those long ones. McMillan's picked. Bryce Young, welcome to the team. That's a reach in the industry, but what are you going to do? Actually, that's not much of a reach. I picked him, 160. His ADP is 159.6. So I'll take that, people. I'll take that for sure. Right now, we are 14 picks away, 4 people left. Let's see if we can wrap this up in 10 minutes. I don't think we can, which is sad because I got to go to the movies. Let's see, though. Oh, boy. But I don't know, people. We're liking the team. This is my first 0 RB team that I've done, really. I think if I can go back, I would have waited on Sam Laporta, got Jaden Reed. I probably would have picked Shakir over Reed. There's just too much in that Green Bay backfield to go around. Yeah, 4 more picks. I think I kind of have my quarterbacks. I have value on tight end, but we also do need to draft 2 more. Running backs, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spots left. So let's see what can really happen. I mean, the Jalen Wright, I love Shipley. Take me. Why not? Why not? Marshawn Lloyd going to be a stud. Dylan Sampson, you never know how that's going to shake up. We already have a handcuff. So I'm wondering people who can win a starting position is going to be pretty interesting. Jalen Wright probably cannot win a starting position. Shipley will not. Marshawn Lloyd, if Josh Jacobs gets injured, I can definitely see him getting something along those lines. Let's see. Packers depth chart. I mean, there's just things coming out of camp about Marshawn Lloyd, so I honestly wouldn't hate him there. His ADP is 190, though, so we can honestly get him on the wraparound. I'm not concerned at all. Wendell Robinson, not a bad, just random wide receiver. If we need it, he'll be drafted before he gets to us. But I don't know. Depends. Both those guys have both have 6 wide receivers. This guy's 8 wide receivers. That'd be insane if he took Wendell Robinson. He doesn't. It's up to me. I'm gonna take him here, and then probably get Jalen Wright on the wraparound. He was very uninspiring rookie season. That's just sad. Chat, how do we think about that? We have 2 people in here. This is what our team's looking like so far. CJ Stroud, we're going to go ahead, stack him with Nico Collins, Bryce Young. We have a stack with McMillan. Then we have a lot of Seattle focus. Kenneth Walker, JSN is who we're focused on. but with the zero RB strategy, so we weren't picking running backs until way later. 6th round to be exact was our first one with Kenneth Walker. So Kenneth Walker and Caleb Johnson, Pacheco, Charbonnet. Looking back, that's not really how you do zero RB strategy. I would redo it to focus less on just like let's call it. I would not get a handcuff there, but we have 4 running backs. Our turn could get Sam Donald. This is ADP 183. Now let's hope he drops. Marshawn Lloyd, welcome to the team. 16 picks away. It's not very likely that we'll go ahead. Likely. Look at that. How about them apples? It's not very likely that we'll go ahead and get Sam Donald now on the wraparound, but never say never, people. Never say never. I mean, we might just have to go on autopilot because I have a movie I got to get to. But yeah, people, last week of fun employment. I would have liked to get a higher value. I would have liked to stack up with higher value wide receivers, but I think this is like a very strong, balanced team, which honestly I'm enjoying a bunch. Let's see. 14. Shipley's off the board. Sam Darnold is still there strong. Because Hunter, he's been definitely rising up the ranks as more people talk about him. Let's see. Sanders, tight end, Carolina, taken. So we're 9 picks away. We're going to get another running back and potentially quarterback. Let's see if Sam Darnold drops. We'll be taking him with that last pick. Jerron Johnson's out. Let's see. We'll find out, people. We shall find out. But I'm liking the team way this team was constructed. Jalen Wright almost got him, but I think getting the value on Marshawn Lloyd in the later round because they're kind of in similar situations would make it matter. I mean, look, it's kind of a boomer bust, right? It's who's more likely to get injured, A-Chain or Josh Jacobs. I think Josh Jacobs might be a little bit more likely to get that injury, so that's what we're playing there. Don't root for it. Hope it doesn't happen, but let's also be realistic at the same time, people. So Anthony Richardson's off the board. If Sam Darnold's not taking these next 3 picks, I will be taking him myself. That guy's now on autopilot. Thank you. There's Devin McNeil for you, bud. Because Hunter, good pick. Sam Donald, we're getting some ADP value from him if he does fall, and he does. Sam Donald, welcome to the team. So, team right now, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, Sam Donald. We have a focus on that Carolina-Seattle stack and a Houston stack with Nico Collins. Very happy I did not reach for Malik Neighbors, so that wouldn't have been a reach. So whoever got him in this draft got very lucky with his ADP. What I'm going to be going for next is just another running back, people. We're going to have a 3-6-7-2. So if Samson can stick, that'd be great. If not, you have Kareem Hunt. I'm not so focused on Kareem Hunt because if something does happen to Pacheco, they would just go with Carson Steele as well. So it's not like there'd be insane value there. And, well, Steve the Greek. There you go. Dylan Sampson, I would love if he can fall. He does, people. And we draft him. Huge. CJ Stroud to sum it all up. Bryce Young, Sam Donald. Again, this team, 0 RB with a focus on Seattle and Carolina. Kenneth Walker, Caleb Johnson. Love Caleb Johnson. Pacheco, love Pacheco. Charbonnet, Lloyd, Sampson, Nico Collins, A.J. Brown, JSN, McMillan, Trey Harris, Kyle Williams, Randall Robinson, Richon Laporta, but Isaiah Likely. People, that's it for the stream.